Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. This a rap ain't baby.
This is the interview portion of the Soul Experience, and I am the part-time host, Vincent, and right now we're with Hannah Drake, a local poet out of Louisville, Kentucky. How you doing, Hannah?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Now, give us a little information about yourself. How long have you been doing poetry, and what type of poetess are you?
I've been doing poetry for about 12 years, and I really can't define myself as a certain type of poet. I think I write all types of poetry.
Okay.
I think that's why I'm pretty good at it.
Right.
Because I don't just do rhymes or abstract poetry, I do all types of poetry.
Okay. So, by saying that, what are the different types of poetry, or is it just poetry?
I guess poetry is an umbrella, and there's different types of poetry underneath that.
Right.
And a lot of times, people write in rhyme scheme, where every line rhymes, and I don't tend to write that way at all.
Okay. Now, poets, as far as being a poet, I know like hip hop artists and R&B singers, they if you're a writer and if you're doing the material that you write, it's the material that your life, what you usually go through in your life. Is that the same as poets?
Exactly. So a lot of my poetry is something that I've been through, but a lot of times I look at somebody's life and I wonder how they ended up the way that they did, whether it's a woman on the corner or someone that's an alcoholic, or I'm not trying to tell their story so that people can relate to them.
Right. Now, I've always considered poetry soulful, but some people say it's really not a soulful thing. Is that, how much of the truth is that?
Poetry is a very soulful experience. And I've been to poetry festivals, sometimes I felt like I've been in church.
Right.
Where it can really move you. Always say it doesn't matter how you can change somebody's life as long as their life is changed.
Right.
And sometimes poetry, someone hear a great poem and think, I can completely change the way I think from a poem that somebody spit. That's the power of words.
Right, exactly. Now, women poets, in this particular city, are there more women poets than guys? Who are the dominant in the poet industry here?
I think there's a lot more male poets here. I think that's generally everywhere you go, just like in any venue, in rap venue. And so sometimes when I write, I do try to go hard. Sometimes just to let guys know that girls can be hard too. You know, we can rock a mic. You know, so I know a lot of the female poets, like Madison West is here. She's a great poet. Me. Shanika's a great poet. It's a lot of us out here. I think we just, you have to find us and trust that we can hold down a venue. We can rock the mic. We can do it just like the fellas do it.
So I'm taking it, it's male dominated.
Yes, it is.
Well, here at the Soul Experience, we're not going to have it male dominated. We're going to have it mostly female.
I like that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that's the important part.